What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. What I tell y'all? What I tell y'all? Told you the Cougars gonna beat Oregon State. That's what happened. Told you Baylor was gonna beat Arkansas. That's what happened. I told you Gonzaga was gonna win. That's what happened. Michigan, though. How do you blow that Michigan? Number 1 seed versus number 11. Look, UCLA is for real. All right, UCLA is the real motherfucking deal. Okay, so we got to put some respect on their name. But also, for the people calling the Cougars a fluke team because we're beating all these high-seeded teams and they're all been double-digit seeded teams and this and that. There's this fluke, got the easiest path, all this. Hey, why is that our fault? Why is it the Cougars' fault? Oh, they ain't nothing. They're this. The other high-seeded teams lost to these. Well, the other low-seeded teams lost to these high-seeded teams. So, what does that tell you? Look at UCLA. UCLA is a perfect example. Look what they've been doing. Okay, UCLA is ranked 11, and they beat number 1 Michigan, and they beat number 2 Alabama last game. So your argument is invalid, and you don't know shit about what you're talking about. So the people who be saying that Houston beat all these teams are no good, you can shut the hell up because you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Gonzaga versus UCLA. Look. If you see my first video with March Madness, I predicted Gonzaga versus Houston national championship game. There's 4 teams left, and both of those teams are still on the board. So I'm sticking by my prediction. Gonzaga is going to beat UCLA, I think, pretty easily. First half might be close. First half might be a little interesting. But second half, Gonzaga is going to pull through, pull away, and not look back. And Gonzaga will be 31-0 in the national championship. So Gonzaga is going to be sitting pretty, waiting for us. And Baylor-Houston, all-Texas matchup, can't get any better than that. Can't get any better than that. But to be honest, Baylor's no joke. Baylor's freaking good. I watched the game versus Arkansas, and they came out like an 18-3 lead, 21-3 lead, and they looked freaking good. They look freaking like an NBA team. They look like they've done this thing forever. They've done this shit for years. So Baylor, another thing with Baylor, they're big. They got some big ass players. They're 6'10", 6'11". We have a pretty average size group of guys, like 6'7", 6'8", but they got some boys that are pushing 7 feet. And but honestly, man, look, Baylor's not gonna be an easy squad to beat. They're gonna be a tough ass team to beat. But Houston's a different breed, bro. Houston is like one of the best when it comes to offensive rebounding. Houston has that damn good defense. You know, Quentin Grimes is our leader, is our MVP, who's a beast, who always comes in the clutch. You know, and it's gonna be a classic. It's gonna be a classic. Baylor hasn't reached the Final Four, since 1950. Last time the Cougars went was 1984, which was 5 Slamma-Jamma. Yeah, with Clyde the Glide and Hakeem Olajuwon and all them Houston legends. And so Houston hasn't been there in 37 years. Baylor hasn't been there in 71 years. And UCLA last time was 08. So they've been 13 years. Gonzaga, I think it was just a couple years ago. So I'm sticking by my prediction. Gonzaga versus Houston. Houston's going to pull off the upset. Biggest upset in college basketball history. And we're going to be the champs, bro. We're going to be the champs. We're going to be the champs, bro. The motherfucking champions. If y'all can see this, I got a Houston jacket right on here. I'll put their link down in the description box. Houston Bleached. Good vintage clothing. Got a lot of good stuff. But yeah, man. Houston Cougars are going to win this shit. They're going to win this. They're going to beat Baylor. They're going to beat Gonzaga. And that's it. College basketball immortality. I don't think the Cougars have ever won. They have never won a national championship. Ever. Closest was the Houston Cougars with Akeem and Clyde, and they lost to that game-winning shot. I remember that. I saw highlights of that. I forgot what team it was against, but it was that coach who had cancer, and he ran onto the court, and he was like, oh, my God, he had a tie and everything. A suit and tie, everything. But that was the last time that we got, that close to win it. And we lost by a game winner, man. But this is a different squad. I know these guys got it. Houston got something special. Anyway, I'm just beating that dead horse. I'm just excited. I'm just excited to watch it. I'm excited to talk about it. How many Houston teams are competing for a championship? Very few. Or now very few. What are professional teams? Don't even get me started. But Houston Cougars carrying the city, putting the city on their back, and I'm riding for them. I'll ride and die for Houston. I know they got this. But anyway, I keep beating that dead horse. My bad. Sorry, my bad. Just excited, bro. Give me a break. Anyway, I'm just hyped, bro. Just hyped. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I thought I'd just talk about it real quick before days go by and I don't hop on it, because this is fresh. This is, literally fresh as fuck. And I'm excited, man. Can't wait. Oh, before I go, the women's Final Four. Texas, I was rooting for Texas, and they got slaughtered by South Carolina. Absolutely slaughtered. But hey, man, they went to the Elite Eight. They deserve respect. Texas men's basketball, on the other hand, y'all can shut the hell up. Y'all don't say nothing. Y'all blew it first round, bro. Y'all can't say a damn thing about the women's basketball. They represented better than y'all ever did this year. So, better luck next year. But I think the Final Four for them is like Arizona versus UConn, which UConn's going to win. And then after, I think, what's the other one? South Carolina and Stanford? I think so, yeah. I think South Carolina will beat them. And it will be UConn, South Carolina, and I think UConn's going to win it because UConn is just dominant. It's one of them years. Just UConn's all over it. But I'm glad Baylor's not in it, for the women's, because you can't have two Baylor teams in the Final Four of the men's and women's. Like, come on. Come on, man. What's up? Why does Baylor winning all the time? Somebody take them ass out. Well, UConn. Fucking UConn, bro. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it always. Every view matters, I appreciate it all. And let's go, man. Houston, let's go. You got this shit. You got this shit. All right, my bad. All right. I appreciate you guys, man. I'll be posting soon after the Final Four, National Championship, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. Go Houston.